how to correct dropped decrease, both knit two togethers and SSKs. And this question comes to me a lot, and I think the reason people think about correcting this is in a lot of videos I show you how to drop columns of stitches and repair them, whether they're knits or purls or different things, and the decreases is just one more thing that if you can learn how to correct it with a crochet hook and right there in the column, then you don't have to rip back rows and rows to correct something. So let's go ahead and take a look. I have this little bit of knitting here with a couple of knit two togethers and a couple of SSKs, and I'm going to knit up to the first knit two together and then make a mistake on purpose. Oh, there's my mistake. Okay, I mean this is what I want to do. There's my knit two together right there. I am going to, whoops, would you look at that? I just dropped those stitches. So because this was a decrease, I have 2 stitches here that decrease down into 1 stitch in the subsequent columns. And what I need to do, the whole goal of this is for me to recreate a knit two together so that the rest of the work looks good and goes on just fine. Now I'm using a crochet hook for this. I'm using a crochet hook that's a little bit smaller than the knitting needles I'm using. I don't know, it just feels right. You can try any size crochet hook. And for a knit two together, you want to approach those live loops. If you're worried about it, grab something, by the way, and just keep those loops live so they don't unravel anymore. But this is a nice wool yarn. It's not unraveling very quickly. You want to approach these loops from left to right. This is how we're recreating the knit two together, by approaching it from left to right. And then we take a look at these ladders of yarn in the columns above. I want to use my crochet hook to grab that first yarn and pull it through. And that's just recreated the knit two together. And then I grab that yarn and pull it through. And I have corrected a knit two together. And we'll knit up to the next one, and I'll show you that one more time. So there's my knit two together, and this is my pretend mistake. Or maybe I made a mistake and I'm actually dropping down to correct it. So I have these 2 loops here, and to correct a knit two together, I approach them from the left, grab that first rung of yarn and pull it through both stitches, grab the next one and pull it through, and I've got my knit two together back. Now I'm going to knit up to the SSK, which is slip, slip, knit, and it's a left-leaning decrease, so it's kind of different. I'm going to drop this stitch like I did with the others, and you can kind of already see what's happening. With an SSK, you want to approach the stitches from the right. I want to go through the right one first and then the left one, and then from there it's just like the other, where we go all the way up the column. And we're going to do it one more time. This looks like the stitch split a little bit. Let's see. Let's see if we have an extra challenge in this one. I'll drop it down. There's our 2 stitches. And actually, this is actually a good reason for me to undo it. I don't know if you can see it, but the stitch was slipped right here, and it didn't look as perfect as the others. So that's actually a reason for me to drop it. So I'm going to approach these loops from the right to the left, my hook going this way, and make this correction. There we go. Well, I hope that helps. If this helps one person, keeps them from ripping out 20 rows to make a correction on a mistake, then I've done my job. Good luck.